The most incredible pickup trucks waiting to be discovered. These are the secret machines that never quite made it to the streets, but they're the stuff of legends. So, here are 4 most secret pickup trucks you won't believe exists. The Dodge Deora is a one-of-a-kind custom pickup truck that started life as a Dodge A100 forward control pickup. This incredible vehicle was the result of a collaboration between California-based designer Harry Bradley and the famous Alexander brothers of Detroit. It all began back in 1964 when Mike and Larry Alexander decided they wanted to create a custom pickup using one of Detroit's new cab-over trucks. They reached out to Harry Bradley and asked him to come up with a design based on Chrysler's recently introduced Dodge A100. The plan was to get Chrysler to provide them with a truck if they liked what they saw. If not, the brothers had a backup plan to approach Ford and use their Econoline cab-over pickup instead. Bradley's design was truly groundbreaking. He wanted to create a seamless look by integrating the upper and lower portions of the truck, eliminating any cut lines in the cab. To achieve this, he designed the Diora without any doors. Instead, he proposed using a front opening hatch made from the lift-up rear window of a 1960 Ford station wagon. The Alexander brothers were thrilled with the concept, and so was Chrysler. They provided a stripped-down A100 for the brothers to work their magic on. The build process took over 2 years and cost a whopping $10,000 to complete, but the end result was absolutely stunning. In fact, the Diora was awarded the prestigious Ridler Award in 1967. Over the years, the Diora underwent several transformations. In 1968, it was repainted in a striking lime green metallic and received new side scoops and interior upgrades. Then, in 1979, it was given a root beer brown metallic paint job, along with a host of other changes, including the removal of the bucket seats in favor of a bench, a new tonneau cover, new wheels, and the deletion of the grill bar and armrests. In 1998, the Diora was pulled out of storage and fully restored to its former glory with the help of none other than Harry Bradley himself. The Diora has been immortalized in various forms over the years, including Hot Wheels cars and AMT scale models, cementing its status as one of the most iconic and sought-after custom vehicles ever created. On September 26, 2009, the Dodge Deora was put up for auction at the Icons of Speed and Style event held at the Peterson Automotive Museum. It was part of the America's Car Collection lot and ended up selling for an impressive $324,500. As of early 2021, the Diora is owned by Tom Abrams of Reliable Carriers in Detroit. 1971, AMC Jeep Cowboy. Now, a time when Japanese compact pickups were starting to make their way into the American market, and domestic automakers had to come up with a response. That's exactly what American Motors Corporation, or AMC, did with the Cowboy. AMC, which was formed by the merger of Nash and Hudson back in 1954, had already seen success with their compact cars during the late 1950s recession. But as demand for these small economy cars started to fade in the 1960s, AMC knew they needed to innovate. In 1969, they made a bold move by buying Jeep, and they also invested heavily in their new Hornet car. To make the most of these investments, AMC's plan was to create a pickup truck that combined the Jeep name with the Hornet platform. They sent a Hornet to the Jeep styling studio with a clear mission: design a truck that could compete with the Japanese imports in size, give the Chevy El Camino a run for its money in the looks department, and undercut both of them in price. The result was not one, but 3 Cowboy concept trucks, each with its own unique twist. The first Cowboy was red and sported Jeep badges. The second, decked out in green and white, was built from a Hornet SC 360 with a beefy 360 cubic inch V8 engine. The third Cowboy was yellow and featured a 6-cylinder engine and a front end borrowed from the AMC Gremlin. Now, here's an interesting fact. Unlike the Jeeps of that era, the Cowboy was not a 4-wheel drive vehicle. This raised some concerns at AMC about using the Jeep badging on a 2-wheel drive car, so they decided to call the other 2 prototypes AMC Cowboys instead. While AMC later developed a 4-wheel drive system for the Eagle, the budget simply didn't allow for it in 1971. One of the standout features of the 1971 AMC Cowboy was its separate cab and cargo box design, complete with a traditional drop-down tailgate that didn't even have a manufacturer's name stamped on it. AMC product planner Jim Alexander, a former designer himself, suggested that this traditional construction could still result in a great-looking pickup. And you know what? He was absolutely right. All three Cowboys turned heads with their separate cab and cargo box design. So why didn't the Cowboy make it to production? Well, a combination of factors, including cost considerations and branding concerns, ultimately led to the concept being shelved. But the 1971 AMC Jeep Cowboy remains a fascinating example of American automakers' attempts to innovate and compete in an increasingly crowded market. 1993 Chevrolet Highlander pickup. A one-of-a-kind concept vehicle that made waves at the Chicago Auto Show back in the day. This eye-catching truck was designed to give us a sneak peek at what the 1994 S10 extended cab pickup would look like, and boy did it make an impression. Picture this. A truck decked out in bright neon green and purple, colors that were all the rage in the early 90s. The Highlander's gray plastic and purple trim only added to its head-turning appeal. But this truck wasn't just about looks. It was built to showcase an off-road ready vehicle that could handle whatever you threw at it. The Highlander came equipped with a handy tool compartment and an adjustable roll bar, perfect for those weekend adventures. And get this, it even had a fabric top that rolled down when the bar was up, giving you the best of both worlds. Plus, the power rear window could fold flat, making it a breeze to access the bed. Under the hood, the Highlander was powered by a beefy 4.3-liter V6 engine paired with an automatic transmission that sent power to all four wheels. This beast was ready to tackle any terrain you put in front of it. Now, here's the thing about concept vehicles like the Highlander. They're not your average everyday rides. In fact, this truck didn't even have a vehicle identification number or a title, just a bill of sale. That means registering it would be a bit of a challenge if you wanted to own this. So, what was Chevrolet thinking when they created the Highlander? Well, concept vehicles are all about pushing the boundaries and testing out new ideas. The Highlander's unique design and features were Chevrolet's way of experimenting with a fresh look and functionality for their pickup trucks. They wanted to see how the public would react to this radical new design, and who knows, maybe some of those elements eventually made their way into future models. While we don't have the exact specs for the Highlander, we can take a look at the 1993 Chevrolet CK1500 series to get a general idea of what this truck might have been packing. But one thing's for sure, the Highlander was a true 90s icon, and it's a shame we never got to see it hit the streets in all its neon glory. The 1999 Nissan SUT, Sport Utility Truck, Concept. This groundbreaking vehicle, unveiled by Nissan at the 1999 North American International Auto Show, seamlessly blends the best features of an SUV and a pickup truck into one amazing package. The story behind the SUT concept is just as fascinating as the vehicle itself. It all started with Doug Wilson, the chief designer at Nissan Design International in California. After struggling to fit a large plant in his own SUV, Wilson had a light bulb moment. He began sketching a mashup of the new Xterra SUV front and another futuristic concept of their Nissan Gobi's pickup rear, and thus the SUT concept was born. Now, let's talk about what makes this vehicle so special. The SUT concept features a clever flip-up liftgate positioned behind the rear passenger seat, creating a perfect balance between the clean and dirty zones. In essence, you get the comfort and style of an SUV in the front and the practicality of a pickup bed in the back. Under the hood, the SUT concept packs a punch with a 170 horsepower 3.3-liter SOHC V6 engine. It also boasts four-wheel drive, a 4-speed automatic transmission, and a 4-wheel anti-lock braking system for enhanced performance and safety. And let's not forget about those custom 18-inch wheels and tires, roof rack, and step rails that add to its rugged yet stylish appearance. But why did Nissan create this unique concept vehicle? According to Jerry Hirschberg, president of Nissan Design International, it was all about addressing the needs of consumers. Many SUV owners hesitate to put dirty items in the back of their vehicles, while most truck owners rarely use the full capacity of their pickup beds. The SUT concept aimed to solve these problems by offering the best of both worlds in a mid-size platform, without compromising on drivability, fuel economy, or affordability. In the end, the 1999 Nissan SUT concept may not have made it to production, but it certainly left a lasting impression. It showcased Nissan's commitment to pushing the boundaries of vehicle design and catering to the ever-changing needs of drivers.